Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. And the Pirates will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. Let's see what he can do with the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And here comes Keelan Russell. Prospect from Texas, and he is wasting no time making his collegiate debut, a 5-star in high school, and now we'll see what he has at this level. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up a tackle for the guys.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So East Carolina's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now here comes Mitch Griffin. They'll have to deal with one of the top cover corners in the country in Xavier Brown. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. First carry of the season. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Pirates headed quickly to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be fourth down. And the Pirates will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, he's got some space. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. Offense a little backed up here. Boy, would it help to convert this third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Pirates will line it up on first and 10.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And back to the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Pirates send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Takes it on the return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Breaks into the open. He's got 67 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Finds a little space. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Russell. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The run inside. It's great. Powers through the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Makes the grab on the left. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Caught. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And he added the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Alabama hit him with a big pass play. Will they keep slinging it? Keelan Russell throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Rodgers. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Russell. He's going to run it. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hill. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Shows him the stiff arm. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
Grabs it, and he will score! Touchdown time!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to get the first through the air. The throw. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. The Pirates decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Got his man on the right, and they'll knock him down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll try the left side. He's now got 78 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Options galore here, 2nd and just a few inches. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
It's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground the snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball there.
Quick catch on 3rd down. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing Russell. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Gray. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd. There's some room. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense, catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the first down with the run.
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Ball is incomplete, but I believe this is going to be a penalty on the defense. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Off the play fake. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Pirates. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The extra point here would tie the game. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches.
Oh, what vision. Just barely able to keep it from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to it. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Allen. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They boot it away on 4th down. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Great place to start for this offense. That's caught. It's Rodgers. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Russell. Oh, they're after him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bama! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's great. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Washington State Cougars taking on the number 23 team, the Washington Huskies.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right down the middle. Finds a man on the left. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Pirates go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The RPO, it's complete.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Off the RPO, complete. Break, got some room, entered to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Keelan Russell. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end, that speed off the edge?
Makes a man miss. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Edwards. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. On the run, it's Hill. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I love the play design. I love the decision. I love the throw, and I hate the catch. That is a play you got to make on third down.
They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. Got a man. It's Edwards. And he is stopped short, well short of the marker as the defense stands tall. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gray.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll run play action. There's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. The throw. Makes the grab. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Tide ready to roll on offense. On the ground, it's Hill. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They go right back to it. Plows through the defense. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Russell. That's caught. It's Hill. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Rushes on him. He's got the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Steamrolls his way ahead. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Russell. He's taking the shot. He got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Again, it's Russell. Moving out to the right. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They're just hoping to get a little breathing room for the punt. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Alabama sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Keelan Russell. Here's a heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Pirates are in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Punts it out of the air. Smashes through the tackle. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Line getting set on 2nd down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his man. There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one? Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game. So you're probably going to have to throw to get this 1st down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Pirates want to move quickly.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Hit as he throws. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Touchdown time. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got a man. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverage.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, checking in from the Crimson Tide sideline. Things are starting to get pretty emotional. As you know, this head coach...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board.
East Carolina, 28.
Coming out with it, it's Allen. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Running inside, it's Allen. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Backed up now, here's second and long. Takes the handoff, it's Gray. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.